everybody. Welcome to In the Pit with Steve, and I am your host, Steve. And today we are taking a look at the new track, The Flowering, from Better Lovers. Better Lovers is a band made up of former members of the Dillinger Escape Plan and Every Time I Die, as well as Will Putney from Fit For An Autopsy. He's also in the band End, and he's a very well-regarded music producer, I believe based in New Jersey. So I was a huge Every Time I Die fan, one of my all-time favorite bands. Had the pleasure to see them live multiple times. They're from just down the road, 3-ish hours down the road from me in Buffalo, New York. So they played around here quite a bit. I was also very happy that not only have I saw them at smaller shows and festivals, but I actually got to see them open for Fall Out Boy in Buffalo. And I believe it's the KeyBank Center. It's where the Sabres play. So to see them play in their hometown in like the biggest venue in their hometown was pretty cool. And then when Every Time I Die broke up, obviously I was disappointed, but Better Lovers kind of came out of that. They put out an EP. I want to say it was last year. I listened to it. I won't say that I was blown away by it, but I enjoyed it for the most part. So this is the first, I believe this is the first thing they've released kind of since then. They said they have somewhere in the neighborhood of around 17 songs laying around. I assume that means we're going to get a full length at some point. They've been touring quite a bit. They actually did play here not too long ago, but I didn't get a chance to go to the show. So maybe I'll be able to catch them when they come back. But I am very curious to see what they have coming out, because, with the musicians that are in the band, I know that they are incredibly capable of writing some amazing stuff. And I also know, just because I'm a huge Dillinger Escape Plan fan, I was a big Every Time I Die fan. I love what Will Putney has done. They also just have that unique capability for me personally to create something that I really love, just because, the pedigree that they're coming from. But without any further ado, why don't we get into the pit with Better Lovers? Yeah, that's very much an Every Time I Die riff. That is a Jordan Buckley signature there. Definitely carrying over. They know what people are looking for when it comes to that. I like the video too. I like the concept of like the plants coming down and growing from behind the walls is pretty neat. Greg's kind of standing in the middle, not really showing any emotion, and then they kind of switch back and forth. It's a performance video. It's kind of what we expect from bands these days for the most part. That's kind of what you get, and it's well done, but I'm not saying this in a bad way or anything. It's just like, it's another performance video, but at least I got a little bit of a twist in there. Donut. Oh, got a little Audrey action going on. All right.
Intoxicated
Oh, that was a... Hang on. Back that up. That was an interesting change. Oh, nice. All right. Let's just back it up so we have something else on screen for while I'm talking about this. So I should probably just learn to shut my mouth, because I take back everything I said about it just being kind of a generic performance video. They definitely went off the rails towards the end, which I really like. I thought that was awesome. Having the plant come and swallow them, they're performing on the inside. I think this is probably my favorite thing I've heard by them so far. I think that it's got a solid main riff. I think Greg's vocals are on point. Pretty good, memorable line there with the bodies of the fuel for the fire. You know, kind of, you know, what you're looking for in a song. Especially if this is going to be like the first taste of the debut album. I think it's pretty solid. Not much to really say. You know, I always try to take a look at drum kits and stuff. He doesn't have anything wild going on. You know, standard 4-piece kit, a couple of cymbals. You know, nothing crazy there. You know, it's exactly what he needs to perform the music that he's playing. I think that's probably my thoughts on the video portion of things. So why don't we come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right. So I think my biggest thing with this band is that I feel like they're kind of just playing it safe. You know, it sounds very much like a continuation of Every Time I Die, just with some different members in it. You know, there's no Andy. Obviously Keith is not there. The beauty of Every Time I Die to me was Keith's clever lyrics, his vocal patterns, his vocal cadences, and obviously the riffs that his brother would write. And, you know, with Jordan being in this band, they're going to have great riffs, and they do have good riffs. But I just kind of feel like this is just sort of the same sort of thing as Every Time I Die. Like, it's not really anything different. I don't think anything that I've heard by them so far really sets itself apart, considering the makeup of who is in this band. You know, I think maybe I just kind of expect a little more. That's not in no way saying that this is bad. This is very good music. I enjoy this. Like I said, this is probably my favorite thing I have heard from them so far. I guess I would hope that they would just take what they had done and just push it in a different direction. It's not, you can't just take, let's take the guy from Dillinger Escape Plan and his kind of quirky, unique vocal stylings and just throw it onto some Every Time I Die riffs and just expect this to be, you know, oh wow, this is amazing. I just like to see them maybe explore some different places. They did some cool, weird stuff towards the end. They had those interesting time changes there at the end with the riffs kind of stopping and moving into a different pattern. You know, so it's definitely got some touches there of it. But so far, I think that what Better Lovers is, as of right now, and we haven't gotten a debut, or we haven't gotten the full length yet, is I think they just have a lot of potential, and I just want to see them really cash in on that potential, because I think that they could be something really special. You know, I think that these are guys that are obviously veterans of the music industry. They were all in, or Will is still in Fit For An Autopsy, though he doesn't tour with them, in highly successful bands. So I just, you know, I think the future is very bright. I just think that we haven't really quite gotten there yet, at least for me. I know there are probably some people that are listening to this who are like absolutely in love with it, you know, head over heels, just absolutely down with everything that they're doing. I just haven't gotten there yet personally. And maybe I never will, and maybe I will. Maybe the next song that comes out is just like, I'm just in 100%. I think I'm in 75% right now. You know, I got a foot in the water, so to speak. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for getting in the pit, and we'll see you again real soon.